Hey loves, welcome back, or if you're new here, I'm Sharon, and I would love it if you could subscribe and hit that like button. So today I'm actually doing a video inspired by Rachelle Diamond here on YouTube or Instagram, wherever you follow her. And if you don't follow her already, go do that. I have been a big fan of her since she was on Big Brother Canada, and when I saw her post this YouTube video, I got so inspired and I was like, oh, that's kind of interesting. So I wanted to pull out my really narrowed down items if I was not doing makeup for, the beauty world. These are the items that I would just own for makeup purposes for my own collection. So if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Okay, where to start? I think I'm gonna do lips. So if I had to narrow this down, I would get this lip liner from Charlotte Tilbury. It is in Pillow Talk. I generally don't wear lipstick, so my favorite thing to do is just put on a lip liner and then lip gloss over top. And this one goes beautifully under so many lip glosses that I own. I just love the formula. I feel like it glides on perfectly. It doesn't feel like thick or like crusty on your lips, and it just lasts all day. And there's no weird smell, if that matters. But yeah, I just really love this one, and I actually do feel like it lasts a really long time. And then if for lip gloss, I would get all the Fenty lip glosses. This one is in the original Fenty Glow, but I own all three of the pink ones. And I also own the white one, like the clear one that's really shimmery. I love these lip glosses. They are amazing. They feel luxurious on the lips. They smell amazing. The packaging is beautiful. The only non-great thing about it is kind of hard to dig out the product after you're almost out of it. It's really hard with this little tiny lid to get all of it out, but other than that, this is like pure perfection. And then I love these Laneige lip products. They're like lip balm, but it's like lip gloss at the same time. I absolutely love them. I've owned all of the flavors or all the scents. They are just amazing. The pear one is my favorite. It is just clear. The pear is just clear. I just love this. I've gone through, I don't know, like 6 tubes of this. It's amazing. Okay, and then we'll do liners. So my all-time favorite liner is the Better Than Sex from Too Faced. I have gone through probably like 100 of these. I think they are perfect. They glide on easy. They last all day. They're super black matte. I just love them. I can't even say anything else about it. Packaging's great. I love the brush tip on this. I feel like I can get a super fine line. It's just amazing. And then for pencil liner, I love this original NARS one. They have changed the formula, so this one is no longer available. I'm going to have to go on a hunt to find out my new favorite liner. I do own 5 other pencil liners. I don't love them as much as I love this one, but I'm gonna have to test new ones out to see if I can find a dupe for this NARS one. And then I also love this ColourPop pencil liner, and this one is in Teaspoon. I own a whole bunch of the ColourPop pencil liners, and they're actually really good quality. I love this green one specifically to put underneath my waterline here and smudge it down, and then I put green eyeshadow over top. It's like my favorite look to do. I love doing like a simple top eye and then I put green underneath, and this one is just my favorite green, and it's pretty reasonably priced for Canadians. And then let's do blush. So this one is my favorite. It's from NARS. I absolutely love it. It's in the shade Behave. I love this color because I think it goes with every single look, whether you do a warm tone look or a cool tone look or a super colorful look. This one is just beautiful. It goes with everything. Super pigmented, but easy to blend out. Like NARS nailed it on this blush. And then, sorry, I'm all over the place, but let's do mascara. So this one is from Wander Beauty, and it's the Unlashed Mascara. I have gone through probably 10 tubes of this. I really, really love it. First off, I love the packaging. It is actually like a squeezy tube, so I really feel like you can scrape out every last drop of it. It does not flake on me. It just makes my lashes look so perfect, especially my bottom lashes. I just love this stuff so much. If you have not tried it, I feel like this is like a secret gem at Sephora. I know Wander Beauty is newer to Sephora, so if you haven't tried this, I really would recommend it. Okay, and leading into false lashes, Tiffany teal lashes. They come in packaging like this. This is my favorite style in the style Jackie, if it's gonna focus. I love eyelashes in general. I try and wear them every single time I leave the house. I know it's excessive, but I just love lashes. Eyebrows and lashes, and I'm out the door. I feel confident. I just love them. And my favorite is the Tiffany teal. I have tried more brands than I can even count, and there's just nothing like Tiffany teal. I love the band. I love the quality of the actual lashes. Like, they just feel so luxurious, like velour level. I'm obsessed. If you have not tried them, she's here in Edmonton, Alberta, though she does ship. I just can't say enough good things about these lashes. Once again, my favorite style is Jackie. I am wearing them today. So as you can see, they kind of just flare out at the ends. They're so lightweight, extremely soft. It feels like, even though I feel like they're dramatic, they just feel so like light, if that makes any sense. So yeah, these lashes are just my favorite. Okay, moving on into eyebrows. My main thing I use is the Anastasia Brow Pomade in medium brown. I absolutely love this stuff. I've used this for a really long time, so it really does last, and I do my eyebrows every day. And my new favorite brow pencil is from Patrick Ta. Excuse it, it's really dirty. I usually wash my brushes every week and a half, so I need to wash this right away. It is super, super tiny, super thin. Do you see that? This is perfect with the pomades. I have tried probably 10 brushes. The one I used before this was the Anastasia number 14. I've also tried the 12. I've tried the Kat Von D one. I've tried a Sephora collection one. There's a handful I've tried, but this one is, oh, it's just perfection. Like, I absolutely love this brush, and it's so beautiful to look at. So this pair is my favorite. I also, if I just in a quick, like today I just did my eyebrows quickly with the Benefit Precisely My Brow Pencil. This is in 4.5. I love this. It's such a great creation. Sorry if you can hear my cat. He's got the zoomies right now. But yeah, I absolutely love this pencil when I'm in a hurry and I don't care if they're precise. And then to top it off, I use the Benefit Clear Brow Gel. I have used a ton of brow gels. I used to only use hairspray to hold my brows down, and Now this is my holy grail. So if you are into brows, these items are the best. Okay, and then let's do bronzer. Once again, I'm sorry I'm all over the place, but whatever. So the first bronzer is in Shady Biz. It's from Fenty Beauty. Excuse how dirty the packaging is, but I absolutely love this color. It's so smooth, really pigmented. I just love it. Plus I love the packaging, it's beautiful. And then Jouer has this gorgeous bronzer combo. This one is in light to medium duo. And I just mix them both together. I don't have a preference. They're both beautiful shades. They work for my skin. I absolutely love it. Super pigmented, blends perfectly. So yeah, these two bronzers are amazing. And then let's do highlighter. I narrowed it down to 2 highlighters. I'm a highlighter junkie. I love to be beaming. So these 2 are my favorite. First is the limited edition Anastasia Amorisi highlighter. I'm sure 99% of you have this highlighter. It was so popular. I've used this so much, and yet, like, it barely looks like I have. I mean, you can tell I have, but this is lasting a really long time. I'm so happy. I really hope they do come back out with this so I can get a backup of it, because I don't ever want to be without it. And then the Benefit Cookie highlighter. This is like a more white champagne, where this one is more of a gold champagne color. That's kind of my favorite color to use for highlighter. And I do think these 2 go so perfectly with every look that I do. So if you don't happen to own this one yet, I would highly recommend this. And if this ever does come back out, pick it up. Trust me, it won't be a mistake. Okay, so we are going to dive into face powders now. I have extremely dry under eyes. They tend to look really cakey and wrinkly and crusty, all the bad words for your under eyes, but this powder has made it a godsend. It is from Pat McGrath Labs. I just have it in the lightest shade. I absolutely love this powder. I use it with just a really tiny fluffy blending brush, and I just lightly set it, not too much. It's just amazing, and I really feel like this is gonna last me a long time. Like, I've used it for a couple months now, and there's only like a tiny dent. So I highly recommend this, even though it is pricey. I don't think, as long as you're just setting your under eyes, I don't think you'll go through it very quickly. And then for my full face, I have Combination Skin, and this powder from Too Faced, which is the Peach Perfect, it is just amazing. I'm obsessed with this stuff. I can't live without this stuff. Another good alternative is the Fenty face powder, or loose powder. I love that stuff too, but this one is like my holy grail. I just love it. Yeah, I can't even say anything else about it. It's perfection. And then let's dive into face primers. So my first one is from Fenty. This is the hydrating primer. I like to go all over my face with this, and then I go into my pores with this Tarte one. This is the limited edition packaging. It was so beautiful, I had to pick it up. But this one is called the Timeless Smoothing Primer. I don't think it's gonna focus, but I absolutely love this to smooth out right here and just on my nose. I love this stuff. So these 2 are my favorite primers. And then I use the Urban Decay Naked Foundation on top. I love this. as I've already said, I love every single product here, obviously. But yeah, this foundation is amazing. I have tried several foundations and I've never once gone through a bottle of foundation until I discovered this beauty. I love this. This shade is 30NN and it's just perfect. I have gone through a few bottles of this, which I'm amazed because like I said, I have multiple foundations and I've never gone through a bottle because I don't feel like it works on my combo skin. And I have tried multiple primers. I probably have like 30 primers in my drawer. And this foundation honestly works with like 50% of those primers. So it makes me so happy to always just reach for this. It goes on smoothly. I do just use a beauty blender or my Huda sponge. Those are my way to apply anything from concealer to powder. But yeah, so then let's move on to concealer. I have two holy grails. This one is from Dior and it is the Dior Forever and this shade is 1N. I absolutely love this stuff for my under eyes and to like cover any blemishes on my face. This is pretty much my skin tone. But then I like to top it off with the Pat McGrath Labs concealer. This one is in L5. I love this concealer. It is a little bit brighter than my skin or lighter, so I love combining these because this gives me really high coverage, but this one gives me the brightness and the hydration that my under eyes need. So this combo, these are expensive, but trust me, they are worth it. I can't be without them now. This with this, it's amazing. My under eyes don't look so cakey and dry anymore, so I just can never go back. And then let's dive into the eyeshadow palettes. I love playing with eyeshadow. I am more of a neutral girl. I love to do neutral looks and then a pop of color underneath my eye. Specifically green, blue, and purple. Those are like my favorite things to pop under my eyes. I just feel like it makes my green eyes really pop. But I also love to do really sunset-y looks, like with the yellow to orange and red. I love that look. So my first palette is the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette. It has all those colors I just mentioned. I think this palette is beautiful. It's formulated perfectly. I love this size from Natasha Denona. I own a couple of the bigger palettes, but this one is the smaller size, and I think this is all the world needs. They don't need the bigger ones. I think this is a great size. I hope she continues to come out with more at this price level. And then my favorite like neutral go-to palette is Anastasia Soft Glam. As you can see, it is quite filthy. I love this palette. It's got all the neutrals and some beautiful light shimmers to it. I can't get enough of this palette. If it ever gets discontinued, I'm buying 3 backups because I don't ever want to be without it. I'm sure most of you have this palette, but if you don't, I would highly recommend going and get it. Then for some pops of color, I love this Gemini palette from Melt Cosmetics. It's got the warm tones and some pops of green, which are my favorite colors. I love to do like a smoky green look with this palette. Formulation is amazing. I just love it. It blends beautifully. The packaging is so sleek and thin. I just love this palette so much. And then for the last palette, I really narrowed it down to 4 palettes that I will use the most if I, couldn't buy makeup anymore. So this one is the Norvina palette with ABH, and this is the 3rd one. Oh, I love this palette. It has some greens that I love to put under my eyes. It's got some blues and this beautiful teal. It's got some of those warm oranges and yellows, like I said, that I love to do sunset looks with. And then it's got a couple neutrals and this beautiful champagne-y, these two, and of course this gorgeous purple. I love this palette so much. I've gotten a lot of use out of it. I am obsessed with the packaging. I just love everything about this palette. It works beautifully. So if you don't happen to own this one and these colors interest you, I really do recommend it. It's definitely my favorite out of all 4 that she's launched. Okay, and then the last thing I have is setting sprays. And I picked 3. Okay, so first off, the Holy Grail Fix Plus. I'm sure every human owns this that does their makeup. I love this stuff for like packing eyeshadow on to make the shimmers or glitters more pigmented. I love to just set my face with this when I'm not worried if it lasts all day. It's just amazing. I love it. And then of course the Morphe setting spray. I know so many of you use this stuff, and then there's some people who don't like it. I personally love it. I love the aerosol can. It's amazing. I can't say enough good things about it. Yeah. But my holy grail that I could never live without is the Urban Decay All-Nighter. I've gone through multiple bottles of this. I absolutely love it. I do not use this every single day as it has a lot of alcohol in it, so it does dry my skin out quite a bit if I use it on a daily basis. But I pretty much use this at least once a day, like on a Friday when I'm going to be doing lots of errands and I want my makeup to look good all day long. This is my holy grail. I absolutely love it. So these 3 setting sprays. I do own a few other setting sprays, I think 4, but these 3 are the ones that I do love the most and would recommend to all of you. Alright, so that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this content, and once again, if you do not follow Rachelle, I will take her page down below in the description bar, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Bye!